Let's make two identical people. One of them eats a really great diet. The other one runs and eats a shit diet. The running guy is gonna be healthier.
So is being fit more important than eating a healthy diet? Actually, yes. Even though the majority of my content is about nutrition, I cannot deny that cardiorespiratory fitness is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health that we have. Much stronger than a healthy diet on its own. Time school. We actually have studies directly testing the effect of a healthy diet versus physical activity on cardiovascular disease and all-cause mortality. For example, this study looked at 50,000 people over the age of 40 and followed them for an average of 14 years. They compared 4 lifestyles. 1, a healthy diet and active. 2, a healthy diet but inactive. 3, an unhealthy diet but active. And 4, an unhealthy diet and inactive. And the diet quality was assessed by different components, which included things like a higher intake of fruits and veggies, whole grains, low-fat dairy, and nuts and seeds as desirable, and red and processed meats as well as sugary drinks were seen as undesirable. So unsurprisingly, the healthy diet and active group had the greatest reductions in the risk of cardiovascular disease and all-cause mortality, at 26 and 21% reduction respectively. The unhealthy diet but active group had a 17% reduction in the risk of cardiovascular-related mortality, but get this, the healthy diet but inactive group did not reduce the risk, suggesting that physical activity independent of diet is a stronger protector against heart disease and death compared to diet independent of physical activity. But of course, doing both was the best. And this is pretty consistent across the literature. I mean, just look at the effect sizes of having poor cardiorespiratory fitness on the risk of death. This meta-analysis of 20 studies found that compared with normal-weighted and fit individuals, being normal-weighted and unfit led to a 92 to 104% increased risk of heart disease and dying. And being obese and unfit led to a 235% increased risk of heart disease and a 104% increased risk of dying. And these numbers are far greater than the effect of following an unhealthy dietary pattern. Now, don't strawman me. I'm not saying that it's pointless eating a healthy diet. What I'm saying is that following a healthy diet and being active is the best for your health. But in most cases, being active and having good cardiorespiratory fitness is more important than following a healthy diet for long-term health.
One really important thing that here is the pattern extracted from the studies. The subjects' cardiorespiratory health was directly linked to their body composition. So basically the subjects with good or better cardiorespiratory health, fitter individuals, also carried more muscle mass on average and had significantly less body fat on average. Their level of measured cardiorespiratory fitness was directly linked to their body composition. And that's basically why I'm always repeating someone's body composition alongside physical activity is the best predictor of someone's general health. I mean, it's really not that deep. Generally, more physically active individuals who do some type of resistance training and or cardio will carry more muscle mass on average and have less body fat on average. That's one of the reasons why lately I'm basically waging war on health zelting side of social media. Misinformation they're spreading aside. A lot of those people giving that diet, nutritional advice aren't fit, don't do any kind of training, and they're basically teaching their audience it's fine not to be fit as long as you're eating healthy, which simply isn't the case. That doesn't mean you shouldn't or don't have to eat healthy. Of course you should most of the time anyways. But it simply means it won't count for shit if you don't cover your bases, if you don't take care of what actually matters, and those are your body composition and general fitness. Guys, you don't have to like something to be true.